Welcome to the Casting Roundtable. I'm Chett Bandy. With the recent announcement about the new Percy Jackson series, I wanted to take a stab at casting the series. I have read the books and seen the movies, so beware of spoilers for both. Let me know who you agree and disagree with in the comments below. Let's get started. Alright, so let's start with the face of your franchise, Percy Jackson, son of Poseidon. Black hair, sea green eyes, 12 years old. We need a leading man that has years in front of him. I vote Channing Tatum. Pros? Hey, we know he can dance. We saw that with Magic Mike. Cons? He might be a little too dreamy, I'll admit. And where's our leading man without his leading woman? I give you Annabeth Chase, daughter of Athena. Blonde hair, typical California girl, 12 years old. Ideal pick? Jonah Hill. Proven chemistry with Tatum. We've seen this many times. Also, he played Peter Pan in his high school. Cons? I can't think of any. He's perfect for the role. Give it to him. Where would our heroes be without the protector, Grover Underwood, the satyr? Brown hair, eyes, wispy beard, and goat legs. We need a man who can sing, dance, and has played a mythological creature. My vote, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He can sing, he can dance, and can fight. He's proven this in many of his films. Only con, he might need to bulk up. Grover's pretty jacked. Now let's talk antagonists. We got Luke Castellan, son of Hermes. Tall, athletic, blonde hair, blue eyes, deep scar. We need someone that's used to taking what isn't theirs. I'm going to go with Nadeshot here. He's a pretty obvious choice. He's been running 100 Thieves now for a few years. The only con I can think of is the HBR. You got to look it up. It's a big deal. It might be enough to have to recast him. Next, let's talk Tyson, half brother of Percy. He's over 6 feet tall, brown hair, brown eyes, depth challenged. I think we're gonna need a mountain of a man. Kevin Hart. Pros. He's got some younger brother vibes, is what you need out of the character. Cons, he has a man crush on The Rock, and I'm sure they're going to get up to some trouble on set, so you'll have to try and keep them apart. Moving on. Talia Grace, daughter of Zeus. She has black spiky hair, electric blue eyes, and extremely pretty. We need a great actor here. I'm thinking Leonardo DiCaprio. I know what you're thinking. He's kind of controversial. Pros, he's got some great blue eyes. Cons, he's not a girl. But hear me out, hear me out. It took him so long to get an Oscar. We need to get this man an Emmy. And I'm thinking that he's played everything else. Now is the time for him to embrace his new role as daughter of Zeus. Next up for the big three gods, we got Nico D'Angelo, son of Hades. He's got black messy hair, olive skin, and he likes to wear skulls. So obviously the ideal person here is someone that is mean and tough. So I'm going to go with Sidney Crosby of the Pittsburgh Penguins. I mean J.D. Pardo from Mayans. He's an experienced skull wearer. Now, the only downside to him was he was in Twilight, and depending on how you feel about that franchise, that might be a negative. Next daughter of the gods, we got Clarisse Leroux, daughter of Ares. She has the height of a basketball player, the muscles of a rugby player, and is known for having a hot temper. We need someone that will go all out. My money is on JustaMinx. Pros, she's Irish. Cons, she's Irish. Next, let's talk for a mentor. We got Chiron, trainer of heroes. He's got a scruffy beard. His bottom half is that of a white horse. He's exceptionally intelligent. We're going to need someone that oozes wit. I'm thinking Little Dicky. He's got some pros. His flow is crazy, and lyrically he's pretty damn clever. I can't see any issues with this. Let's bring him in. Let's have him write some of the songs that are going to be in this show, because we all know it's going to be a musical. But I think that this is a home run right here. Carrying on with the mythological creatures, we got Medusa, the cursed Gorgon. She hates Athena, she loves Poseidon, she's a friend of snakes. We need someone that has the innate ability to turn people to stone. I'm thinking Mia Malkova. Her ability to turn men hard will save money on CGI. Con, she's got a colorful background. In fact, if you don't know who she is, don't Google it. And also, guys, if your girlfriend's in the room, don't say that you know who it is. Trust me. Carrying on with Step Family, we got Gabe Ugliano, aka Smelly Gabe. He's bald, he's big on respect, and he has an extreme dad bod. I can't think of no bigger ball of hate than Bill Burr. He's got some colorful language. We're gonna have to pull that in. But I can't think of anyone better to sit in a chair and complain about a chair. Now let's talk gods and goddesses. First up, we got Hades, the lord of the underworld. He's muscular, he's got intense black eyes, and he has some evil charisma about him. We're going to want someone that is well versed and someone that can be threatening. Danny DeVito's the man. He basically is going to be playing Frank in this role, and he's got just oogles of sex appeal. I can't really see any cons. Once again, I think this one's pretty obvious. Next in the big three, we got Zeus, king of the gods. He's got electric blue eyes, he's very tall, and he likes to wear dark blue suits. We need someone that is very good at giving off a professional appearance. And I can't think of anybody better than Snoop Dogg. Some pros. He's going to be fine being high on Mount Olympus. Cons, with Little Dicky on the set, you know there's going to be some hijinks. That's a pattern in some of this casting, but I think it'll be worth it. The last of the big three is Poseidon, god of the sea. Now he's benevolent, he's got black hair, a neat beard, and sea green eyes. I'm thinking we need someone that gives off a cool, chill surfer vibe and is super wholesome. It's gotta be Keanu Reeves. Obviously, he's very humble, very wholesome, and he's breathtaking. This is probably the most obvious pick and the one that I expect. Next, we'll talk Ares, god of war. Now, Ares is handsome. He's skilled in all things war, and he typically wears black. This is going to seem a little controversial, but I think the correct man for the job is John Wick. Now, John Wick is practically the god of war. The only thing is he's currently on the run. Now, I know what you're thinking, and I understand. How are we going to get John Wick in here? Obviously, we're going to pay him pretty handsomely. Next, let's talk Aphrodite, the goddess of love. She's the personification of beauty. She hates any perversions of love, and she's very, very flirtatious. We need someone that is just a ball of love. And I can't think of anyone better than Kanye West. As they always say, nobody loves Kanye like Kanye loves Kanye. So obviously Kanye is the right choice here. Only thing is, with his recent dive into Christianity, I don't know if he'll want to appear in something that's got a bunch of false gods in it. Next we have Athena, goddess of wisdom. She's exceptionally brilliant. She's got gray eyes, fair and just. This is going to need to be someone that is cold and calculating, almost machine-like when it comes to strategy. I'm going to go with Cortana. She's the most advanced AI known to man. The only downside is she's blue, and currently we don't know where she is. Next up, Hera, Queen of Olympus. She's extremely intimidating when she needs to be. She's got black hair, brown eyes, and believes in marriage. Once again, this is the Queen of Olympus. We got to find someone that embodies that. And I'm gonna go with Pokimane because she's the queen of Twitch. It's too easy. This is way too easy of a casting. The only downside is she just signed a massive contract with Twitch, and I'm not sure the stipulations. They haven't released the details. But if it works out, obvious. Next we have Dionysus, our camp counselor and the god of wine. He enjoys calling people by the wrong names. He basically looks like a cherub and he loves wine. We're gonna need someone that likes to party and isn't afraid of the consequences. Pretty obviously going to be Martha Stewart here. Some pros, she's got some great chemistry with Snoop. Some cons, she's got some great chemistry with Snoop. It's just going to be a lot of personalities on the set, and if we can keep it together, we're going to make a great project. Next, we have Persephone, Queen of the Underworld. She's a young goddess. Her appearance changes with the seasons, and she's married to Hades. We're going to need someone with some youth to them, and someone that has no issues belting out songs about loneliness. And it's going to be Anna Kendrick. With her sarcasm in her previous projects with Into the Woods and Pitch Perfect, she's in an ideal position to sing in the underworld when Danny DeVito sings a little too sexy, and we need to dial it back in with some high notes. Next up we have Hephaestus, the blacksmith of the gods. He's bitter at life, he's a master craftsman, and huge. Ideally, this is someone that we can bring on that'll help with props around the stage as well as any little animatronics we might need on set. I'm thinking Michael Reeves. This is a very, very obvious choice because he's basically a mad scientist and very creative. The only con is he's definitely going to get in trouble for tasing people on set, and we just got to make sure the cops don't get called. Finally, we have Cerberus, the guardian of the underworld. He's got 3 heads, he's 32 feet tall, and he's actually quite docile. So what we're going to need here is we're going to need 3 people that are very close and very good at thinking together. I'm thinking the Lonely Island. You know, they love their mothers and they play well with others. I'm also very curious to see what these 3 can come up with music-wise with all the A-list celebrities and amazing talent that we have on board on this project. That concludes this casting roundtable. Thanks for sticking around throughout the entire video. If you liked the video, you know what to do. Subscribe for similar content.